Breathing. We do it every second of every day without even thinking about it. But what if you just stopped? What if, for 5 whole minutes, no air went into your lungs? Would you pass out? Would your brain shut down? And more importantly, could you survive? Today we're diving deep into what happens to your body second by second when you stop breathing. Trust me, you won't look at oxygen the same way again. All right, let's start the countdown. You take a deep breath and hold it. No big deal, right? In the first 30 seconds, your body is completely fine. Your lungs are full of oxygen, and your brain is still functioning normally. In fact, if you're relaxed, your body barely even notices that you've stopped breathing. At this point, your blood is still rich in oxygen, about 95 to 100% saturation, so nothing really changes. You might feel a slight urge to breathe, but you can easily suppress it. But don't get too comfortable, things are about to get much worse. As you approach the 1-minute mark, your brain detects rising levels of carbon dioxide, CO2, in your blood. CO2 is what actually triggers the urge to breathe, not a lack of oxygen, but a buildup of waste gas. Your diaphragm starts spasming, telling your body, hey, it's time to breathe. If you've ever held your breath for a while, you've probably felt those small contractions in your chest. That's your body panicking. At this point, oxygen levels are dropping, but your body is still functioning, for now. Now things get intense. Your oxygen saturation starts to drop below 90%, and your body enters full-on survival mode. Your heart rate increases, pumping whatever oxygen is left to your brain and vital organs. If you're underwater, you might feel an overwhelming urge to inhale, even though you know you can't. Your body doesn't care about logic, it just wants air. By 90 seconds, your brain is begging for oxygen, and dizziness sets in. Some people experience tunnel vision or ringing in their ears as their body desperately fights to stay conscious. Congratulations, you've made it 2 minutes without breathing. But now your brain is in trouble. Oxygen levels have dropped below 85%, and your cognitive functions start shutting down. Your thinking slows, your vision blurs, and your ability to make decisions vanishes. At this point, most people black out. Your brain, in an effort to conserve energy, just shuts off. Now here's where things get really dangerous. By the 3-minute mark, you are completely unconscious. Your body is in a state of emergency, but if someone were to rescue you now, you'd likely recover with no permanent damage. However, if you keep going, your oxygen levels plummet below 60%, and that's where the real damage begins. Your brain cells start dying one by one. This is irreversible damage. Even if you're resuscitated after 4 minutes, you could suffer memory loss, motor function issues, or worse. But if you reach the next milestone, you may not wake up at all. At 5 minutes, we reach the critical point. This is where the lack of oxygen can cause severe brain damage, coma, or death. Most people who go 5 minutes without oxygen don't survive without immediate medical intervention. And if they do, they often suffer from permanent brain damage, paralysis, or loss of basic functions. But is there anyone who has survived longer? Believe it or not, some people have survived much longer than 5 minutes without breathing. But how? Freedivers can hold their breath for over 10 minutes by training their bodies to use oxygen more efficiently. Cold water drowning victims have survived over 30 minutes due to the mammalian dive reflex, which slows heart rate and preserves oxygen. Medical miracles have occurred where people were revived after an hour of being without oxygen, usually thanks to extreme cold slowing their metabolism. But for the average person, 5 minutes is the absolute danger zone. If you ever see someone stop breathing, call for help immediately. Breathing is something we take for granted, but after today, I bet you won't see it the same way. Without oxygen, your body shuts down fast, and 5 minutes could be the difference between life and death. So take a deep breath and be grateful. Your body is working hard to keep you alive,